and Kurt Bardella, Democratic strategist, NewsNation contributor. Hello to you both. Always great to see both of you individually, side by side as well. Mick, let's start with you, because now comes the part here in the upcoming days. Republicans get the House and the Senate. A few weeks, Donald Trump back in the White House, and then it's go time, right? So what is before them, and what are you looking at?
Well, I mean, we know what the before then is, which is trying to put the team together. Can he get these folks through the Senate confirmations as soon as the new Congress comes in? But then, then the rubber hits the road. What are they going to do in the first day? What are they going to do the first week? What are they going to do in the first 100 days? I don't know why that 100-day thing has become sort of a metric in Washington, D.C., but
right.
It has now for more than a generation. I'll be watching, what will I be looking for more than everything? Of course, we follow it all because it's what we do for a living. I'm interested in the Doge show. I really am. Keep in mind, I was the last person who was charged with government efficiency in the first Trump administration,
right.
and I failed miserably,
right.
in large part because Washington doesn't want to change.
Okay, so you
Vivek Ramaswamy.
Yeah, so the self-diagnosis for Mick is you were the last one to try this. You failed. You were in politics for a long time. You're an incredibly smart guy with a prestigious background. So why do you think they can succeed, or you think they can't?
Well, if they do, first of all, Elon Musk is a lot smarter than I am. Let's just put that in one category. But one of the difficulties we faced the first time around was that I had difficulty convincing the president that it was politically sort of acceptable, that it was politically sexy. We called it civil service reform. We didn't call it Doge. Again, I'm not a very good marketing guy. That's not my specialty.
Okay.
If Elon Musk can shed light on stuff that really does have a chance to get changed, it could be fantastic. But I'll say it before, I'll say it again. I think by the time this whole Doge show is over, that Elon Musk will find that it's easier to send rockets to Mars than it is to fix Washington, D.C.
Kurt, I found something that Julia said, which is that Democrats in a couple years, and I know we don't really want to focus on 2026 because we got a lot before us in 2025. But she said Democrats in a couple of years are going to be formidable, right? And that's sort of the nature of politics. It always swings one way, swings back to the other way. But I wonder how Democrats sort of try to attack 2025 politically.
I think that they need to actually take a beat and take a step back and just stand out of the way. The one downside to total political partisan rule is that it is all on your shoulders. You are 100% accountable. When you have the House, the Senate, and the White House, it gets a lot harder to blame the other guys if things don't go the way that you forecasted and promised American people that it would. It is on your shoulders. And I'll tell you, beware of the Ides of March. We have now a budget deadline set that Mike Johnson will have that includes the narrowest House majority you basically could possibly have, where any one or two members can hold up the entire process. Democrats, if they are smart, will not overplay their hand, not overreact to things in the first 100 days. Just take a step back and let's see how effective Republicans can actually be when they have all the levers of power.
So you say
they will get all the blame.
You say let's see how effective they can be. Mick was just bringing up Doge, and we've seen Democrats say, yeah, I want in because of all these various reasons. And I guess that leads to the question, how much do you think Democrats should work with Republicans? And I'm generally speaking here, not just Doge, but how much do you think they should, or do you think that we see that happen?
This might be the former Republican Oversight Committee guy in me here, but I think when it comes to dealing with waste, fraud, abuse, mismanagement of the federal government, you will never look bad politically going after that, working with Republicans on that. That is an easy bipartisan trophy that the Democrats can hang their shingle on.